Welcome back, travelers. As always, we are the Improfessionals, here to immortalize these stories and characters and hopefully entertain along the way. I'm Joseph, and we are back once again doing my campaign, Conflicts of Interest. Last time, the party finally came face to face with the person they've been after this whole time. Not really knowing who it was at the start, they discovered the were creature they were after was a young man by the name of John. Through some interesting tactics, they captured John, knocking him out in the process, and they had a discussion with the other entity within him, Fang. Through a very interesting game of 20 questions, Fang was put to rest temporarily, and a decision has partially been made on what's going to happen. But the group, the party, is taking another job which they are having explained to them by their NPC ally friend, Sebastian, right now. So as we hop back into it, you are all in the Dragon's Armpit, sitting with Sebastian as he's just explained to you a little bit of what you're going to do, and you know it has something to do with the Chromatic Legion, the Dark Elves that kidnapped you at the start of this campaign.
Alright. So, Sebastian.
Yeah.
You said that we're going back after the Chromatic Legion? What's the job?
The Solar Kingdom had an adventurer out past the mountains doing some work. They haven't been able to get back in contact with them, and they believe that it involves the Chromatic Legion.
Where have I heard this before?
How so does it involve them?
Based on their rituals and practices that, well, involve freeing Tiamat, they believe that they've captured this adventurer for the hope of using her in this process.
I'm assuming that you know her?
Yeah, actually I do.
You're more serious than usual.
Just a little less tipsy right now. Her name is Ivy. Ivy Pine. She's a good friend. So, from what Shaman knows, the Chromatic Legion's process for freeing Tiamat is very interesting. It involves capturing 5 Dragonborn, one of each color, who do not serve Tiamat, and having them fight a dragon wormling of each color. If the Dragonborn is able to survive this process, they have their throats slit and their blood filled into a vase of sorts. A young, prepubescent girl who serves Bahamut will be taken and have this blood poured over her after having the skin of a magical creature cut off and put across her face. More of the pelt of a creature, and this process has to be done while that creature is still technically alive. After that, they would begin the practice to summon the portal in which Tiamat would come through. However, the process gets a little weird because they need the pelt to be pulled from the girl's face and her to look into whichever specific set of eyes Tiamat has chosen for her from her 5 heads. And if she looks in the right eyes, well then Tiamat is freed and everything is going to go to hell. If she looks in any other set of eyes, Tiamat has about a minute before she is locked away again, in which everything in that mountainside will be destroyed, including whoever it is they have.
Wouldn't that also, in theory, destroy the Chromatic Legion if she just destroys everything?
Yes, but also anybody else they have captured, or, like otherwise, would also be killed.
That's not good. Well, we gotta go get her, obviously.
Yeah. We should get some rest beforehand. Been a long, couple days.
Will do.
Well, we can start moving out. Try and get to the mountain as soon as possible.
Not likely. It's gonna be nightfall soon. You don't need to be traveling. We should wait till daybreak.
So we rest here for the night and then make out at early morning?
I don't know if you want to make out, but I'm gonna have to talk to somebody else about that.
Not like that. Like make out of here, out of the town.
Make our way out, yeah. I heard that they're actually gonna give us a carriage so that we can get there quicker.
Really?
Yeah. Alright, well I'm gonna get some drinks and get some rest, so you guys can pick one of the two or do whatever the hell else you want. As he gets up and he heads over to the bar, what are you doing, Nura? Start with you, I guess.
I have unfinished business with the dwarf.
Oh no.
Arm wrestling.
Well, he's on his shift right now, so...
How crowded is the bar?
I mean, let's see. It's kind of like late afternoon, so there's not a ton of people in here. It'll get busier later. The people you do see in here is a very handsome orc man. You're looking around, but if someone else were to look around, they might recognize him. But,
You know what? Tarmin's gonna look around.
okay, so Tarmin, you look around and you recognize a face amongst the crowd. This handsome orc who is drinking some ale across from this fire genasi. You see the bartender, Stoic Stoneshield. At the moment, once shops start closing, a lot more people will be in here. But as far as anyone of interest, those two and the bar owner are the only ones worth noting.
Oh, in that case, Nura's gonna go over to Stoic.
Before you can, Tarmin looks at you. Hey, Nura. Round 2. As he places up his arm.
Ironically, I was having the same idea, Tarmin. I was gonna go over to the bar, put up a sign, and we're gonna start having a competition.
This is just between friends. No bets, no nothing. I want to try and have a chance to beat you at least one time. If I can do that, I'd be happy.
Alright.
Ah yes, the man whose hand is bigger than your entire upper arm.
Frodo!
But
Nura's gonna take off his
are we doing this?
We are
Yeah.
doing this.
All right.
We're doing it.
But a wise man once said you should take every opportunity in life.
All right, David, go ahead and roll a strength check. All right,
20 total.
a 20 total.
Oh, to the Lord.
Tarmin, go ahead and roll. So Tarmin, you grip hands with big, meaty Nura, and you begin to push. You push, Nura just kind of gets this cocky grin across his face as you feel your arm starting to go down. David, roll again. Okay, and Tarmin.
Ooh.
So, Nura, there's still a hint of pain in your arm from that one arm wrestling match. You don't know, maybe you pulled a muscle and it just hasn't fully healed yet. But Tarmin actually manages to hit your hands back to the middle. Alright, Nura, go ahead and roll.
Grab my roll.
Alright.
Oh!
Oh, fuck!
Sorry.
Oh!
Can I
That's
slap
over.
him through the table?
Actually, in this bar, you're encouraged to. So, Tarmin, as you kind of feel this bonus of confidence, Nura's hair just falls down in his face, and you just see his eye, the red eye of his two eyes just peek through, and you immediately kind of just feel like the, uh-oh, as he slams your entire body through the table just by slamming your arm.
Ooh.
Tarmin hits the ground.
As everyone in the bar goes silent and looks over. Yeah!
As Tarmin holds up his arm, I'm okay. As he slowly gets up.
Nura just like, just.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Take that second W.
Well, that fight is over. Tarmin, your entire body hurts. You haven't had any alcohol today. So you felt every bit of that.
Oh, that's too good.
As Tarmin just relaxes his bones, just, that hurt.
Maybe next time, buddy.
Yeah, maybe so.
Until then, Stoic, get the chalkboard. We're having a competition.
The chalkboard time! As he just like runs to the back of the store, and then runs back out with a chalkboard. I haven't used this in ages. Not since I was a teacher.
We're a teacher.
No.
Arm wrestling competition. 5 gold to enter. Beat me, get the jackpot.
Oh. As you say this, Stoic just kind of looks at you. The Doesn't that mean that that if someone beats you, you don't get any money out of this?
If anything, I get some strength training out of this.
True. As he puts 5 gold to enter arm wrestling competition, and then sits it next to you as you're sitting at the thing, and then immediately, the moment that gets placed down, Sebastian just cracks his neck. All right then, let's do it. I have enough drinks in me to go a few rounds. So he places his arm on the thing. Everybody kind of gathers around. All right, roll strength. Oh wow, that's
22 total.
Yeah, you start to push his arm down. He rolled terribly, actually. You start to push his arm down. He's just like, okay, yep, I got this, no problem.
Roll again.
That one, Sebastian.
Yep, go ahead. Yeah, no, actually, it doesn't take any effort. He just slams you slam his hand down. He's like, all right, yep, good job.
And 5 gold is now in the pot. Oh, speaking of which, Stoic, get a pot.
He takes his Viking helmet off and just sticks the horns into the bar, like the counter. As Sebastian puts 5 gold in it.
Remember, if no one beats me by the end of the night,
it's all yours.
comes home with me.
As the attractive orc man, who by the way isn't wearing a shirt, just sits down. To be honest, I only want to do this so I can hold your hand for a moment.
Tarman looks at this and says, 5 gold on the orc.
All right, you accept it. You accept his challenge.
Wait a second. No, I accept this challenge. However, by saying that, just to let you know, Tarman, you gotta put the gold in the pot if he loses.
Actually, yeah.
I know.
Okay, so go ahead.
All right. More money. 15.
Yeah, you start pushing, and the orc just kind of sways his hair, kind of sliding it out of his face as you feel your arm starting to go down. You're pretty strong. I bet you could hold me down, couldn't you? Go ahead and roll again.
20 total, flustered strength.
Flustered strength. Yeah, you're just like, oh, I gotta end this fight. So you see his hand starting to go back towards the middle. Roll again. The flustered strength activate.
Shit.
Yep, no, actually, you guys, you push, and you feel, neither of you are moving. You're like deadlocked in the middle, and you just see him just kind of like, I'm starting to work up a sweat.
Thank you. 14 total.
Yeah. With that, you feel your arm starting to go down again.
I don't like that.
Roll again.
13 total.
13. You push. You feel his arm starting to go back, and he just kind of looks at you in the eyes. Sorry, love. As he slams your hand down, he takes 10 out, and he hands it to Nura and takes 5.
Aww.
As he puts the helmet back on Stoic and makes his way out.
Oh wait, I made a bet.
I tossed 5 gold over to Tarman.
Yeah, but Stoic just waves, bye, Shirak! What a nice man. You know, he's actually the owner of the inn.
Stoic,
Yeah.
4 shots. As he places down 20 gold.
Oh my god.
As he places down 4 shots, Sebastian kind of looks over. One of those for me.
He looks at everyone in the bar as he places 1 in front of Nura. Places 1 in front of Sebastian.
Cheers and down it.
Tarman looks at everyone. I'm gonna head to my room. I will see you guys in the morning. As Tarman will head to his room.
So you walk in, and you actually see that orc. If I'm so negative all the time, why not fire me? Fire you? Why would I do that?
I honestly think she's quite positive.
She just looks up. Oh, it's you. Hi.
I see the positivity is radiating. And it's you! I never really got your name. I just bumped into you one day.
Oh, that's right. I never forget a face. As he walks over putting
Oh my!
puts his hand out. My name is Shurak. Actually, his name is Sharuk. So the other way around. Sharuk.
So Sharuk. Alright.
Sharuk.
Sharuk. It's nice to meet you. As he shakes his hand.
He kind of grips your hand a little. Pleasure to meet you as well. Please, get your room.
As flattering would that be, that he sees me that way, I'm gonna say no.
Oh, that's fine. I won't pry.
Just not really swing that way.
Understandable. Not everyone does. Astrid, just shut up.
I wanted to see, Astrid, when did you plan on doing the book read club?
It's after one of my other members gets off work.
Well, I guess I'll sit around and wait then.
Alright. Well, while he waits for book club and Sharuk is like, alright, I'm heading back up to my room. I'm gonna take a shower. Yes.
Enjoy your shower. Hold on.
Yes.
I kind of want to do something to Nura like a prank. When Tarmin looks at Astrid, I'll be right back. Tarmin has a plan.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He's gonna change the room number from where the orc is staying from Nura's room.
Beautiful. I love
Before you get the chance to do that, Sharuk looks back down. Oh, Astrid, don't forget I'm going to be stopping by my cousin's in a few weeks, heading over to Rhine and staying in his inn for a few days, so... Right, yeah. Say hi to him for me. And his wife, she's cute. Right. As he heads upstairs. So after he goes upstairs and into his room, you walk upstairs, you can hear the shower running through the door. You swap the plates. Alright, well, so I assume you're heading back downstairs and waiting for now, Tarmin?
Yep.
So, Tarmin, as you're sitting there waiting, Astrid just kind of looks up. Alright, they should be arriving soon. As the door opens and you see Clover Adenia, the, pure white snowball tabaxi, enter. Hi!
Hello, Clover.
Oh, hello, Tarmin. As, entering behind her, you hear this slithering sound. As entering in, you see what appears to be a woman whose lower half is this long serpentine tail.
Hello there. Who are you?
Hello. Mithra Zinner. I'm the potion shop owner here in the city.
To meet you, Mithra. I'm Tarmin.
A pleasure, Tarmin. Yes, as we can all see, we have a special guest for tonight's book club. As Astrid gets up, walks over to this little couch area that's actually to the side. That's actually a really nice sitting area, the nicest part of the bottom of the inn. And she sits down. It's actually a good time for you to show up here, Tarmin. We're starting a new book pretty soon.
What book are you guys reading?
It's called Beauty in the Eyes of the Bewilderbeast.
Sounds riveting.
It's a romantic horror. Though it's actually set in a very important historical event, so there actually is something to learn from it. Informs a bit about, history and stuff. Though, to be honest, I think everyone's here just for the smutty parts. No?
Yes.
Is Tarmin shrugs? I mean, I just like a good story and a good book.
Well, good. I always keep a spare. As she hands you the book, you see this, on the front, this painting of what looks like a princess kind of looking up at this almost horrifying entity, this gigantic creature, covered in scales and spikes and this massive maw, and it has this singular, terrifying eye, but within the eye, you see this, beautiful woman. Not the other woman, a different woman. And it says, of course, on the top, Beauty in the Eyes of the Bewilderbeast.
As Tarmin looks at it as he opens up the book.
It's 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. That was what Kavan posted. I can't take that joke. That was him. I'm gonna go ahead and say, for the fun of it, that the jackpot is already filled with 15 gold. Placing 20 gold in it, you see a familiar dwarf. I've been waiting for this for all fucking day.
I'm so glad you think that way, because I've been waiting for this since the moment I walked in the gate.
Nora, whatever your last name is, hear me now. I
don't have one.
Okay, I, Boris Morin, will defeat you in this test of strength. Alright, well, with that said, Nura, roll your strength.
Go, big boy!
Nura, as you're pushing, you start to push Boris's arm down. He's just like, I will not falter! I am of the clan, Morin! Jesus. Okay, roll again.
Alright, I'll get a roll again then. 18.
Funny enough, you actually can't get his arm any further down than it is. He actually rolled an 18 as well. So you're kind of locked in a stalemate for a moment.
Oh, he's gonna be in the ground.
Yep, yeah, he manages to kind of grip your hand despite his hand being smaller than yours. He's got a tight ass fucking grip. Fucking dwarves, man. He just starts.
Wait, tight ass without the grip.
He pushes your hand back to the middle. Roll again.
Ooh!
Well, 24 total.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think he would have had to roll a natural 20. No, he would have. Actually, no, yeah, he could do that. Okay, whatever, not important. Yeah, you start to push his hand back down. You see his face is getting red. He's like, roll again. This might be it. Oh.
Oh.
No!
Yep, he pushes your hand back towards the middle.
Back to Deuce.
Nura's also screaming in his face.
Alright, roll again.
Wait, where did that second roll come from?
No idea.
Yeah, no, let's
I get
see.
the 16 though?
Yeah, you can. And as you get that 16, Nura, he starts pushing your hand down.
Oh.
17.
Oh, could it be? Hang on, I actually pressed the wrong thing. Could it be? Huh? Oh, wow! Nura, he's trying desperately to push your hand down, but he can't get it to move at all. You guys got another fucking stalemate. What the fuck is this? Alright, go again.
21 total.
Oh! You managed to actually get his hand back to the middle. Go again. This is some crazy shit.
For real. That's
Yep. You start to push his hand down, and he's just like, come on! Gah! Roll again!
Just veins begin to pop out of their necks.
Oh,
17
fuck!
total.
He pushes your hand back to the middle.
no!
Go again!
Damn, this is epic.
Okay.
Oh! And with that, even though he rolled a fucking 24 like you did earlier, that can't save him from the natural 20, as you both pushed, and this does take so much effort, because he was one below you, but you just scream and you slam, and not only does that table break, but you break a hole in the ground with each other's fists, and it doesn't even feel like you, lost per se. It feels like you both just won, as the entire fucking bar counter flips in on itself.
God damn.
As do that flex pose and just start screaming.
As, despite his arm being goddamn near broken, he gets up. Nura, as he looks you in the eyes, he puts his hand out. That was a good battle.
Nura's gonna grip his hand
fist.
firmly.
Yeah.
Say, you know what? Rounds on me! This arm wrestling match is going down in the history of the Tavern, Arcanal, and Dungeons and Dragons.
Good lord.
This better be fucking clipped.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Send this to be clipped.
Okay, so you all come back to the inn. Tarmin, your party all enters the inn.
Hi,
But
Tarmin.
You all see this interesting set of characters: Astrid, Mithra, which is the that serpent blood woman, Clover, and Tarmin all reading this book. Oh, look, it's the other idiots. Bitch, say hi.
How are you guys doing?
Sarah just at the bar.
Wait a second. Oh my gods. I put
What?
Shaman down. Wait a second. The bet was... Oh my god. I gotta go back to the bar. I gotta start drinking. He got me an open tab. Nurse sprints out the door.
Okay.
The bet that Nura beats him is that Nura basically gets to drink as much as he wants on that dwarf's tab.
Yeah, you remember that's why you said all drinks on you. Everyone who was drinking by your order, he was gonna have to pay for.
Yep.
A poor soul.
Yeah, I forgot. I need to go there too and do that.
Yep, Sebastian, you enter the bar, Nura. People are still drinking despite the fact that the bar counter is fucking decimated. You see Sebastian leaning against the broken bar, just drinking down ale. However, unlike usual, he doesn't seem like the happy drunk. He actually looks pretty down right now. But we don't have time to worry about that. You run over, you start to just order ales on ales on ales, and of course, Boris is also ordering ales because he's not gonna deal with this sober, so.
Of course. However, Nura's not ordering ales. He's ordering the special. Stoic special.
So you
You're
just
an
get
evil man.
stoic special after stoic special. I'm gonna go ahead and say, we'll move back to everyone else, but over the course of the hour, Nura, you just get fucking wasted, and eventually, it's just, like, the bar's empty, it's just you, Stoic, and, you, Stoic, and Sebastian, and Boris, who closes the tab. Boris closes the tab. Alright, that'll be, 1,200 gold. Right then. Can I write you a check?
That 1,220. One more.
Alright, 1,220 gold. God damn it, alright.
Bro, this dude lost his whole life insurance over this bet.
He's a guard, he's fine.
Yeah. Technically, it would be the most high-paying job in the city.
Yeah, in this city especially.
I just imagine Ethan just staring at him. Don't sweat it, Trainwreck. After learning they get paid for his, the tab, we'll just take it out of your next paycheck.
Fuck.
Oh.
For the next 500 years.
Alright, so Tarmin, well, you, the girls are like, alright, since everyone else is here, I think it's good to call tonight, girls. It's been fun. Bye. As, the Serpent Blood Woman slithers past Peregrine and Shaman, Clover just kind of waving at them. Good to see you guys. As she heads out. And Astrid just goes over and starts petting Bitch.
As Tarmin goes to hand back the book. It was a good book.
Right.
As Tarmin nods and says goodnight, as he'll head to his room, takes one peek at his masterpiece plan, and goes back into his room.
Alright, so Peregrine, you head upstairs. Peregrine, roll perception.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright, that's that one, so re-rolling that. That's a 10.
Yeah, you walk up there, you walk through the, like, upper area, you don't notice anything. You head to your room, you head to sleep. Nura, drunk off your fucking ass, you drag Sebastian into the inn, before Shaman heads to sleep. She watches you drag Sebastian in, you're drunk off your ass, Sebastian's just like, gotta get up the stairs to my room. Excuse me, gravity, you're in my way.
You two are drunk as fuck.
Yeah. Nura, you enter the bar, or enter the inn after a little while, drunk off your fucking ass, dragging Sebastian in. Sebastian and you kind of tumble up the stairs. Sebastian gets into his room. I need you, Nora, to roll perception, but because you're drunk as fuck, it's gonna be with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well.
We can get a natural 1. Hold up.
Oh my god! It's a now one!
Fly. Look.
I love how he said it.
Oh my god!
That's going on TikTok.
Pranked! Got him!
So, Nora, you are so fucking drunk and so don't realize this. You just fucking open the door, you don't even close it. You just take off your clothes and just lay in the bed. You don't do anything. You don't say anything. You just lay in the bed. You don't even acknowledge the fact that the shower is running and the light is on in the bath. You don't pay any attention to that. You lay down and you go the fuck to sleep.
You had to come in and be like, ooh, that's a nice piece of meat.
And at some point, Nora, your eyes flicker open, and you see the fucking masculine orc that beat you earlier in arm wrestling laying next to you. Oh, hello there. Having a nice rest.
Oh no, it feels better now.
Would you like to stick around, or do you have somewhere you need to be?
I think I can stay for a while.
No, not this.
Meat's back on the menu, boys!
So, Nura, are you staying the night with Sharuk?
Allow me to say this to the live studio audience. I give consent.
Right, okay, so
No!
you're gonna have a good night. It's a romantic evening. Let's just put it that way. So, as everyone else has gone upstairs, Astrid just looks at you, Shaman. She's in, like, this cute little, like sleepy onesie that she's gotten herself in because Astrid herself is about to go to bed. Hey, Dark Elf. Shouldn't you be getting up to bed by now?
Oh, yeah, you look cute in that, by the way.
I'll kill you.
I know your secret now, you sleep in onesies.
She walks to her room. She's like, come on, bitch. And I don't mean you.
And then I was like, I thought you meant me.
As the cat follows, and she closes the door. Shaman, I assume you head upstairs?
Yes.
So, Shaman, you head upstairs, open your door, you close the door. You're still feeling a little tipsy, but you quickly become sober when you turn around, and in place of your bed, you see a sacrificial altar. Blood dripping down the sides of this altar, and laying on the altar, his arms tied, broken from struggling, his chest cut open, his internal organs liquefied like he's been rotting, but even with that, you can still see the missing part, as if it has been taken out. His eyes sunken in, you see your long-dead friend, Selvig. But he's not... What you're looking at isn't dead. You see him moving slightly, wriggling weakly, as he just says, Why? As Shaman, you hear right behind you. What did you do, Shaman?
There are just tears coming down her face. I didn't do anything.
As you fall to your knees and you cover your face, not wanting to look at what was in front of you, you move your hands from your face and see the bed. The room is empty. There's no one else in here.
The fuck was that? I know he's gone, but I never saw his body. That couldn't have happened to him. She just sort of sits in the bed. I didn't know. I didn't know. And she just starts crying.
You cry, and you cry for quite some time before just emotional exhaustion puts you to sleep. Tarmin,
Yep.
you wake up first. There's this strange uneasiness. You don't know what it is, but despite it, you feel a determination to kind of get yourself up and get yourself ready for the long journey you're about to take.
As Tarmin gets up, Tarmin's gonna go and check on the others, I guess, since it's been a bit.
Alright, so
As he'll knock on Shaman's door.
He doesn't really hear an answer.
Shaman?
No response.
Peregrine, after having been at least completely fucking wasted and or deprived of common sense and or well-treated nights, you wake up from hearing Tarmin actually calling for Shaman.
I get up, I get my things together, I get Quentin on my shoulder as I head out to where I hear Tarmin.
So you get out of the room and you see Tarmin is outside of Shaman's door, but the door hasn't opened. Also, for some reason, Peregrine, when you look at the door that Nura is supposed to be at, you notice that for some reason the sign above it is messed up. In fact, it's not the right sign.
Who moved the sign here? The
Gee, it is a wonder. As Tarmin will not give any thought or any more as he continues to knock on Shaman's door.
After a moment, another door opens and you see an orc get up. Looks like he just took a fresh shower. But he walks past everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Peregrine, as you look in that room, you see laying in the bed, with underwear on, mind you, your friend Nura.
And I guess the sign wasn't the only thing turned over last night.
No.
I would like to go on record. Nura is a power switch.
I respect that.
It's a herald of storms. I do a lot more than rock the boat.
Oh no.
The rain isn't the only thing coming down.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's gonna take some time to take me away from you.
God, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. We're done. You all need to shut
My
up.
life isn't the only thing about to be striking.
Not the only Stranger Things we're gonna see.
No. No. What is this? Fucking serial killers and monsters? At this point, we'll be dead by daylight.
Yeah.
All right. Back. Let's focus, please.
All right. Let's not fall, guys. Okay.
What are we just naming? What are we just naming video games? All right, now who's gonna be the last of us to make a joke?
I would, but that'd be uncharted territory.
I hate you people.
All right. So Shaman, you're having a mental break.
She's breathing heavily for a moment as she just sort of wipes her face, fixes her hair, and walks over to the door. Sorry guys, I was a little tired this morning.
Can he roll investigation to see if there's anything off?
Yeah, you can roll insight. If Shaman, if you're trying to hide it, you can roll deception.
Okay, let me get my deception. Where is that at? It's a +1. That's not very good. 15.
I have no insight. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, at the moment, Tarmin, she seems okay. However, there is one other person awake. So Peregrine, do you want to roll insight?
Of course. Let's take a look. That's
Oh god.
Though Tarmin seems to think that she overslept, Peregrine, you've been an adventurer for a bit longer than everyone else here. You know the eyes of someone who couldn't rest because of something troubling. And her eyes have never looked like that before. Tarmin's eyes have looked like that since you met him. But her eyes look definitely like that right now.
Shaman, if I didn't know any better, you're starting to look like Tarmin when he wakes up. Did you have a? Did something happen last night?
No,
but-
I'm fine.
By the way, Nura, it is at this moment as you all hear them talking, you begin to wake up.
Just couldn't sleep.
Are you sure? You can tell us.
Just a nightmare.
Oh, I understand that fully.
Just blink a couple times. I touch the other side of the bed. Aww.
That's kind of wholesome, actually.
I was actually enjoying his company.
Now I have to deal with these assholes.
I don't like anyone here except for Peregrine.
What?
What about Shamu?
What about Shamu? And
Didn't actually say that.
Shamu.
yeah, okay, I was about to say, I was like,
Wait.
what? That's so mean.
Shamoon. I didn't know we were friends with my
Plot twist, I hate all of you.
Oh no, not
Wait a
this.
second, Shamoon. Mrs. Feyre, you wouldn't happen to know a Muzan Kabutsuji, would you?
No!
Shamoon!
Not Michael Jackson!
Michael Jackson, the king of bards.
So, I assume you guys are,
3 times still appear.
now that everyone's finally getting up and waking up, Nura walks out of the room. Peregrine, you want to talk to your friend at all?
Just look at Nura. Rough night.
It depends. Rough giving or rough taking?
I think it's a bit of both. Sebastian is just like coming out of his room.
Oh, you heard that, did you?
Yeah, none of you guys know how to talk lower than 1500 decibels, so.
It's a decibel.
It's heaven, right?
It's heaven, Ryden.
For some
Check
reason,
the internet lately.
for some reason, anytime I hear "what is a," that's just the first thing that comes to my mind.
Just such a well response.
Oh, I should probably go put on my clothes. I'll be back.
We'll be
As he goes
downstairs.
inside the room.
We'll be downstairs.
Or, gets dressed, and then he heads downstairs.
So you guys all make your way downstairs after a good minute. You see Astrid has set up breakfast and everything. So you guys are heading out, huh?
We are.
Yep.
Yep.
What's wrong with the short one? And I don't mean you, as she looks at Peregrine.
Just didn't sleep well.
Some people slept better than others, as she looks at Nura.
Literally slept.
Got a big order of cake last night.
Alright, everybody, let's pack in some breakfast and get out of here.
Nara waits for breakfast.
Oh, it's already out.
Oh, okay, good. Nara's gonna start eating.
Tarmin chows
I
down.
can't even fucking say it.
What were you gonna say?
So tell me, Jessup, is there some sausage links on the table?
God damn it.
No.
No, sir. No, sir.
I'm shutting this down right now, and I'm not even the DM.
No, sir. We're not doing this today.
Sausage!
Alright. So as everyone's eating, Sebastian puts his hand on Shaman's shoulder. If you need to talk, you can talk. Just know that. Alright, everyone, let's get out of here. As you guys exit the inn, you see the kobold who has a black eye. Looks like they were not treating him very nicely last night.
Poor guy.
No, poor guy. Fuck him.
You see him waving. You see, just outside, you see Shahrukh, who's, gives kind of like a nod and a wave. You see that fire genasi guy that you guys never get the name of, and who was the guy you guys were supposed to talk to forever ago, but that's fine. You see him waving you guys off. Stoic is waving. You see the Sapphire Dragons. You see the Ethan Kai give a nod. You see Clover giving a big wave. You see Borish kind of like pound his own chest. And you see Dagar, the big Goliath, just gonna give a big nod. And you see at the kind of end of town, you see the Mayor Leon Fishbach just kind of give a wave. As you guys get to the end of town, and you see a silver chariot with white horses and a man in this black, nice kind of like leather attire with this nice slick back white hair. Just human man pokes his head out. Hello, everyone. I am the chariot driver, Paul, and I am going to be taking you to your destination.
Oh, that's good to know, Paul.
It's not Pole. It's Paul.
Paul, yes.
No, Paul.
As as Tarman hears this. So can you say that again, just so I try to get it correct?
It's pull.
Pull.
Oh,
Pull.
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 oh! As I
pull.
just throw Peregrine into the sky.
As Tarman's gonna do this for a straight minute.
Peregrine, as you're flying through the sky from Nura throwing you, what do you say?
No, he said Paul, not pull.
No. Actually, he got it right.
Alright. So it's pull.
No, it's pull.
I am saying it.
No, you're saying pull. My name is Paul.
Paul.
No, not Paul. Pull.
Paul.
No, not pull. Pull.
Pull.
Pull.
Pull.
Pull.
Pull.
Pull.
Oh, wait a second. Does Peregrine eventually land?
Oh yeah, make a deck save.
Oh no.
Just like,
Wait a second. Can I just say I threw him straight up and I can just catch him?
Yeah, you tried to throw him straight up, but that's not where he's landing.
that's a 27.
Okay, you managed to catch the edge of a house and avoid landing directly on top of that bullywug woman who's delivering bread to her house.
Oh, thank goodness.
I
want to hurt that frog.
little dark elf girl, would you like to try?
Oh.
No, not. Oh. Oh.
Sorry, I'm not in the mood.
Oh well. All right then. Geez,
As
I can see.
Tarman-
I can see who the negative Nancy of this party is. It's me.
As Tarman looks at him, you know what? Can I go by a different name for you? Can I just call you Silver Chariot?
Haha! No, that's copyrighted.
God damn it!
Let's go.
As Tarman will get into Paul's chariot.
Yes, his silver chair. Okay, so you guys all get in. Shaman kind of takes a moment, but Sebastian helps hit her in. But Sebastian's just holding his head. Oh God, I hate this guy.
As Tarman will sit next to Shaman, as Tarman looks at her, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You said bad dreams. That's what's afflicting you right now?
It was just one.
You guys are having bad dreams?
Yeah, I had one. She's having one. She had one.
What about you, Nura, Peregrine? You guys had any of those?
Look at Peregrine. Just flashbacks to having flashbacks.
So
Getting
no.
memories. Getting memories we didn't know we had.
So that's a no then.
Well, no, but actually, yes.
Well, now I'm just confused, and I'm not drunk enough to have this conversation. So, but hey,
I'm not drunk enough to understand your language.
But look, listen, Shaman. Whatever it was, don't let it get to you. If you start letting your negative emotions get to you, there's a lot of things in this world that'll take advantage of that.
Well, sorry, this is not something I can just shrug off.
I get it. We're here if you need to talk to us. I'm here too, whatever your name is.
As Tarman will pat Shaman on the back and say, if you need to talk, I'm here.
I have a question.
Yes?
What was your nightmare about?
I guess I can be upfront. We've been traveling for a while. It was a nightmare / not a nightmare. But it was of me. I was in my room at the Blackout Brew, Daria's Blackout Bar and Inn.
That's a while ago.
Yeah, but I was in the room. I was just sleeping until I woke up. Saw an individual in front of me, just staring. I couldn't hit him, I couldn't hurt him, I couldn't intimidate him. I tried everything. So I tried to get a reaction, and part of me thought it was a dream, and it just bothers me. But the thing that really bothered me is just how he was staring at me.
Did he do anything other than just stare at you?
He just stared, not said a thing. He had a white mask.
You say those exact words and Sebastian's head starts to lift up. But as he's about to say something, you all hear, "Help! Someone help us!"
As Tarman hears that, stop the chariot.
Yeah, alright, no problem. As he pulls the chariot to a stop, and on the side, within the forest that you guys are in, as you guys have been going along the pathway, you see this man, wearing this, like, kind of like old, rugged, like, leather clothing. He's got this nice, hat, and he's got an eye patch on one side of his face. He's kind of dirty, he's messy facial hair, his deep brown eyes, but he's holding this, half-elven man, black hair, slicked back, these gray eyes, and this what looks like leather armor, but this man is pouring blood out of his side as he's holding him. "Help! We've been attacked! Please help us!"
Attacked by what?
As you ask that, this man with the eye patch points into the forest, and you see this uncomfortably large Goliath with these sort of like metal gauntlets, slamming the gauntlets together, just like right out in the woods. Him.
Tarman looks at Nura. Nura, smash.
Listen, there are so many ways I could take that right now, but I get it.
Not the way you did last night. Actually,
Would y'all hurry up, please?
Fair enough. Alright. As stretches, his tattoos begin to glow, and he charges forward with his glaive.
Shaman, go with him.
Sure. We could just... Okay. As she runs over.
As Tarman's gonna have take out the dagger, but he's gonna take it out stealthily, like sleight of hand.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Wow!
Oh.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Well, I guess I just take it out.
am I able to give him a lucky?
Not in this circumstance, no.
I'm just gonna take it out.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna.
Peregrine, you see this man that he's holding just bleeding out of his side. It definitely does not look good.
As Tarman will get out and say, "Let me check up on this man."
He kind of lays him down and steps back. And real quick, as Nura, Shaman, as you guys are running into the woods, Shaman, I need you to make a con save.
Oh no.
3 carbon
7.
Shaman, as you run into the woods, you just hear, "Ah!" As you look up, you see this creature that you can't make out holding a rock, jumping out of a tree, and that rock just slams onto your head. You are knocked prone and you are stunned. That rock breaks over your head. Nura, this kind of startles you, and you look over, and quickly that Goliath runs up. I need you to make a con save.
Uh-oh. 12.
Yeah, you rolled really low though, unfortunately. As you see Shaman get knocked out by this one thing, this other Goliath runs up and slams both of those gauntlets onto both sides of your head, discombobulating you, and you hit the ground, you are prone, and you are stunned. And in that moment, very quickly, as you look at the man that was injured on the side of the road, he disappears. And appearing on the back of that other man is some sort of bat. And Tarman, I need you to make a con save.
Con save?
Yep.
For the love of the Lord, 13. I failed.
Yep, that's a no. As he swings this strange Eastern-looking bat, hits the side of your head, Tarman, it knocks you, it rattles your brain. You hit the ground. You are prone and stunned. And Peregrine, before you can do anything, this man with the eye patch pulls out a weapon that you don't recognize immediately and sticks it to your face. I wouldn't move. As he whistles, "Boys!" As Sebastian getting ready to fucking fire and shoot this guy, you see coming out of the woods all around you guys what looks like a group of like a military almost of just bandits. And Sebastian's like, "Oh shit." And Paul on his chair, "This is fucking bad, my guy." But Peregrine, you don't recognize the weapon that's in your face. Tarman, you know what kind of weapon that is, and you know how fucking strong those kind of weapons are, and the fact that one's aimed right to Peregrine's face.
My goodness, you have a pepper box.
Oh, you know what this is. And you know what'll happen if I have to pull the trigger. Now, here's what's gonna happen. You're all gonna back off. We're gonna take this chariot here, and anything that's in it.
I'll do you one better. How about you just step away? Because we got more important things to do than to play with you.
He pulls back the lock on that trigger. You think I'm playing with you, son? I ain't playing games here. I don't want to have to kill none of y'all.
Well,
Tarmin!
You have 5 seconds before I
Now
pull
is
this trigger. Do you want to do that? Peregrine, go right on ahead.
That's an 18.
So, what are you doing with that gust of wind?
Peregrine takes a deep breath as he just, without him noticing, just blow out air as this huge gust of wind starts hitting this guy, and he needs to make a strength save.
Strength save, and what is the thing to beat here?
16.
Alright. Oh, well, unfortunately he got exactly a 16.
Fuck.
So, you blow, and he just, as you're blowing, he just kind of chuckles, and he puts the pepper box to your head more. 4.
Nura, roll religion, please.
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Nura, he only gives you one thing. You close your eyes and you try to figure out, your situation is not what it seems. 3.
as Tarmin looks at him and just says, 2.
Can Nura open his mouth?
Yeah, you can talk, but you can't really move well.
Listen, you want the chariot? Fine, take it from the other guy. If you need it that bad. And I don't know about any of the kind of people, but so far on this time of our continent, we've been attacked by the Chromatic Legion. We have faced were creatures, and I had lovely intercourse with an orc man. And today is not a day to fucking mess with us.
You gonna still call my bluff, human? Which, this is another human saying this to you, but he's just specifying since he doesn't know any of your names.
I do. Because I know one thing.
What's that?
If you really wanted to do ill will towards us, you would have pulled that trigger on me already when you came up.
There's this moment of silence. You're a smart one, you know that. Alright, Anastasia, drop it. As he puts the gun away and opens up the barrel, and you actually see there was no bullets in it to begin with. And you just see that little thing that hit you in the head with a rock, Shaman, come out of the brush. Shaman, you see what looks like an otter. Like a sea otter or a river otter. But he's just like dirty, messy. He's actually got a scar over his eye and he's got an eye patch too. And he's got these 2 daggers on his backs that he's using functionally like fucking swords. Are you fucking serious? Well, here's the thing. Have a look at that Goliath. And have a look at this little here. What are you again? A halfling, that's right. Don't they look familiar to you? What are you talking about? As the Goliath that punched the sides of your head, Nura, just says, no, I would definitely recognize a Goliath with red markings. No, wait a second. Goliath with red markings. Wait, yeah, we have seen you before. What? Yep.
We get the hippie flashback.
Yeah, as Nura and Peregrine, all of a sudden, you guys have a burst of memory of something very similar happening. This same weapon being put to your head, Peregrine, and Nura being held down. But you remember, you guys didn't give up. You guys didn't let them take the stuff. You guys were ready to keep on fighting, and he never pulled the trigger. You don't remember much after that, but you remember that they just kind of backed off. Good to see you again, Peregrine.
Do we remember his name?
No, you haven't. You don't remember. You will remember one part of the relationship you have with these people. As the dirty-looking otter runs up to Nura, slaps him on the face. Nura, is that you? Where's my 15 gold, dickhead?
Where's our money?
As the Goliath once again goes, no, I definitely do not know these people. I would remember. My memory is impeccable. And impeccable means that no birds can penetrate my mind. Anastasia, drop it. Really? As all of those people you guys saw in the woods that weren't the ones that you specifically looked at, all disappear. And slithering out of the forest is this green-scaled, almost completely serpentine woman. She still has arms and like a humanoid-esque upper body, but she has this long serpentine tail and a snake-like face. You're too much of a softie sometimes, you know that, honey? As she slithers around the human man, and he just kind of gives her a kiss on the head. Can you go help the dark elf girl up? I think Selleck really whacked her. Of course. As she slithers over and grabs Shaman's hand. Hi there, sweetie.
Hi.
She just kind of rubs your head, and she actually heals what damage was done from that rock bashing your brain. You are able to move. Nura, this other Goliath, picks you up by your arms and just lifts you up and puts you on your feet. Can you stand?
Yeah.
I can't. There's a splinter in my shoe. As he falls over. And he just grabs his foot and he just goes, this hurts tremendously.
I'm just gonna walk back over to Peregrine.
As Peregrine, you see this otter thing, and Peregrine, you're the only one who knows what that is. One of the rarest races in the world because they've practically almost been hunted to extinction. This is an otter folk, which are basically just otter people.
Otter thing.
Based on what you know about their history, is a otter about 1,000 years ago was awakened. The awakened spell was cast upon it. When it had children, those children were not normal otters, but they could walk and talk, and they had children with other normal otters. Because this was done to more than one otter, and eventually this kind of led to a whole race. And you don't remember this one very well. You mostly just remember the guy with the cowboy hat and eye patch. This otter folk walks over to you. Peregrine, tell him to give me my money.
You know what? Just as I reach in my pocket and give him 15 gold.
Yeah,
Just,
Selleck always gets his pay.
Era just kind of looks at the man with the boomstick and goes, I want to say Logan?
Tarmin's just gonna get up.
I think you're thinking of another tall, bearded fella with high confidence and a attractive face. You don't remember me, Nura?
I'm not gonna lie. Ever since we got here, we don't remember much of anything.
Oh, well, I'm sure this is extremely confusing for y'all then. As Sebastian pipes in, what the fuck is going on? Yes, I too would like to know why I am not being shot right now.
Era just kind of looks at the group. Don't worry, we'll explain this later in private, but good news, everyone. We know them.
Yay!
We also don't know them.
We also don't know this. Well, we have plenty of time to catch up. Don't worry, we ain't gonna rob you, chariot guy. You can pull that thing to the side and we're gonna take them for a sit-in. If you don't mind, you can chill out here in the forest. That's fine, I love the forest. Totally not terrified of all the horrible monstrosities that live here. Nope, not at all. I'm scared.
Here's that. He points right behind the chariot guy. Isn't that Cypress?
First of all, you can't say his name just like you can't say mine. I'm pretty sure it's Cypress. Second of all, But this sleek cowboy type fella asks you guys to follow him. Do you follow?
Tarmin will follow.
Oh.
You know what? He knew my name. Never follows.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But you
This guy
guys
knew my name. He's obviously trustworthy.
You guys follow him. You follow this human as the serpent blood slithers near Shaman. Are you all right, dear? You seem out of sorts.
Yeah, I'm okay.
As you guys walk further into the forest, you see this big ass rock. But you guys find yourself standing in front of this rock. Garut. 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 As he says, Garut. And the Goliath says, yes. You gonna open the door? There is no door here. You know what the fuck I mean. I'm sorry. Please, rephrase. Lift the rock, you dumbass! As he goes, oh yes, of course. This Goliath grabs this fucking insanely big rock and lifts it over his head, and underneath you see a staircase. Alright, follow us.
Tarmin follows as he looks at Garrett.
Secret
Sharp
tunnel.
as a marble, that one.
Secret tunnel.
I don't understand. Marbles are quite often smooth. I don't think you understand.
Alright,
So
Tarmin goes down.
You guys all go down. Shaman, you actually kind of feel this coziness as you make your way underground. It feels familiar and kind of uplifting in a weird way. But as everyone heads down, the Goliath, Garut, as you have learned his name, he walks down the steps and just puts the rock back on top. And as you guys get down under, the otter folk slipping between your feet. Alright, back home. Sucks that we didn't actually get any good hauls today, but you know, that's fine, I guess. We got these fuckers instead. They're totally worth it. As Sebastian is just like, you know, I've raided a lot of things just like this back when I was a city guard. Yep, you keep saying stuff like that, you're gonna lose your kneecaps. Anyways. As you guys get into this, what looks like this really cozy, like, underground kind of house. Like, it's a fucking cave, obviously, and there's holes in the ceiling where sunlight is peeking through, where there's oxygen. But you see they have, like, a bar set up. They have, like, chairs and stuff that they've either made themselves or stolen from people.
Nice operation you have here.
I like your pad.
Mighty appreciated. By the way, y'all, I guess y'all don't remember my name, so I can just introduce it to everybody. The name's Drake. Nice to meet you. This here's my wife, Anastasia. As she, Anastasia here is actually kind of slithers around, kind of curling around Shaman to help her relax. Pleasure to meet you all. She's an illusionist. She's really good with illusionary magic. This little ball of psychopathy is my good friend Selic. Now, in case any of y'all don't know, this here is an otter folk, one of the rarest races there is. Hey, you don't have to tell them my whole fucking life story, dickhead. Hey, any of you guys got some shrooms?
What's a shroom?
Y'all want to get high?
Something you don't need to worry about yet, Shaman.
Ah, fuck. And, this, very intelligent fella is our, pal Garut. Or Garut. Sorry, he's not a tree. His name is Garut. No, it is Garut. Don't you fucking start with me.
I Garut.
It's Garut.
Garut.
That's what I said. Garut.
Yes, you got it right.
At least yours is easier than the fucking chariot man.
Well, what's his name?
Pull.
Poe?
Pull.
Problem.
He can go fuck himself. Well,
Damn.
y'all have a seat, have a drink. I do apologize once again.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm Tarmin, by the way.
Nice to
As
meet
he
you.
brings his hand out to shake Dragon's.
Dragon shakes his hand. What's your name, little missy?
Oh, my
You know,
name's Shay.
the one cuddling my wife? Yeah. What's your name?
Hey, she wrapped around me first.
I'm just trying to get her relaxed, honey. Don't worry, I know. You're a very motherly type. Unfortunately, me and you ain't very compatible, but that's alright. We'll adopt someday. Anyways, what's your name?
Shaman.
Shaman. Well, nice.
Shaman Farah.
Nice, very nice to meet you, Shaman. That name seems familiar. Best not to pry. Well, I'm sure y'all, as is the obvious, and y'all know that we are bandits. But, as you also may know, I wasn't gonna kill anybody. I'm sorry for threatening to kill anybody. We're more than knock you over the head and take your shit kind of people.
No.
I'm not gonna act like I'm some sort of fucking saint. I'm a criminal and I steal people's shit. And I have killed people before, but that was a long fucking time ago. And I ain't gonna do it no more. Unless I have to defend myself and my family here. You keep calling us family, I'm gonna bite your balls off. I consider us a family. It is like my mother birthed you all herself.
Hold up.
Apparently they're all Goliath.
Well, no, of course not. I mean, look at him. He's small and weak.
Tarman looks at Dragon. So where'd you get that?
Oh,
As he is looking at the pepper box.
oh, this? Well, I've had this for quite some time. Why? You know a thing or two about him?
Yeah. Mine's back with the Chromatic Legion when they kidnapped me.
Oh. So you're a gun user. You know what? I actually have something for you.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, I think we got a bit of something for all of you.
What do you mean? I use fists.
Well, I don't need to know what you do on your Saturday nights, miss.
What?
I get the joke, but Shaman is a virgin, so...
He steps into this little, like, kind of separated room, and he walks back out. Tarman, you see this, a kind of weapon you haven't seen in a while. You see a fucking rifle.
Oh, buddy.
Now, I got some bad news, friend. Unfortunately, this fucking thing don't work. See, it's not your normal kind of rifle. As he points at a little opening at the top, you need this special crystal that somebody does have on this continent, but I'm not going to give you that information because I don't want to be responsible for your fucking death. But if you do somehow get your hands on a crystal like that, or get the crystal from that motherfucker, God forbid you ever have to deal with him, this thing is actually an incendiary rifle. It only can do about 2 shots per day without overheating, but it does some massive damage if you can get it functioning.
Any description of said person that may have this?
Like I said, friend, I ain't trying to get you killed. If you see him using his weapons, you'll know. You'll know, because he's got something very similar, though I'm pretty sure his is a hand. More of a pepper box, but on the off chance that you do get a crystal like that, one hell of a fucking item.
Well, that'll come in handy when I find a crystal.
Let's see. Hey, Selik, I know you ain't used your, crossbow in a long time. You got any of those bolts left? Yeah, you know I didn't use it because it wasn't my fucking size, asshole! As he pulls a fucking human-sized, like a massive-ass crossbow, fucking dragging it out. Like normal for a human, but it's a large crossbow, so there's no fucking way he was gonna be able to use it. But you see that it's got, he has like a set of bolts. Bolts that, funny enough, are almost the exact size for your bow, Peregrine. I'm guessing that you're gonna give it to the short guy. Here you go. These bolts are poison tipped.
These will come in handy.
So you have 4. Technically, we're gonna call them arrows, even though technically they're bolts. You'll have to kind of work on them, but I'm not gonna make you roll for anything like that. But they're poison tipped, so they do an extra 1d6 poison damage. Looking at your glaive on your back, Nura. Well, yeah. I don't got really anything that matches that, but as he hands you a bottle, like a potion. My wife cooked this up a little while back. It's a temporary boost in strength. It's only a one-time thing, so I'd use it sparingly, but using this potion, you get a +2 to your strength. Temporarily for 1 round. Or sorry, for 4 rounds. So a minute. Hey, little missy, what kind of fighting style? You said you punch people?
Yeah, I punch people, and she lights up her hands away from the Naga, of course. Like, she's holding them out of the coil.
You one of them monastery types?
Yeah.
Cool. As he pulls out a ring. This is a ring of key focus. It doesn't last very long, unfortunately. It's pretty frail. We've been hoping for one of us to learn key, but wouldn't you know it, none of us are smart enough for that. Except my wife, of course. Oh, thank you. I'm a magic user. I'm not really good with my hands. Well, I'd say otherwise, but alright.
Wait a minute.
Handing over this ring. This ring will break after a few uses, so you can use it about 2 times probably. But what it does is it gives you an extra d6 to your unarmed attacks.
Let me put that in my items.
So you can use a charge, and it has 2 charges, but after those 2 charges it will break.
Thank you.
Are you going to give them any more? gifts. I have a gift I would like to give them. Sure, go on ahead. Here we fucking go. As he walks into like a corner and he pulls out this bag. This is a very precious item from my clan. I would like each of you to have one. As he opens it up and he pulls out these very large mummified bull testicles.
Shaman just sort of blinks.
Lovely.
These are the nuts of luck.
It's mummified, right?
Yeah, they're like old. I mean, they're still fucking big, but they're like
Yeah, I
old.
get that.
They're
Old
old.
as balls.
But they're
old.
not like, say,
Squishy.
wet.
No,
Right.
they're fucking like
Oh.
it's like they're made of stone now.
Okay, so Tarm's just gonna say, it's just a rock. It's just a rock. As he holds out his hand.
He puts it in your hand, and for a split second, your imagination runs wild as you hear a moo next to your ear.
Is Tarmin imagine that he's just like, it's nothing as he puts it in his bag.
As he offers one of these nuts of luck to all of you.
Hopefully he'll give Tarmin luck.
Actually, yes. Each one of you, yes, Peregrine, I've given you another one of these. This is one luck. Each one of you have a single use of luck now. One single charge of luck.
One use of lucky with a bull testicle.
Yes.
Great.
Balls.
Awesome.
I can give him something. He pulls out a bag and opens it, and this really strong herbal smell fills the room. A good time.
What is that?
It's weed!
As
Heaven,
no. As Tarmin sees it, he looks at Shaman. It's heaven, Shaman.
Can I try it?
Hey, gonna grab my papers. Alright, 1 second. As he walks back in, Selleck, born 1980 ABI. No, not those papers, the other ones. Oh, sorry. Notice, tax violation. No, the other ones. A free coupon at hey, actually give me that. No.
Coupon.
They're in the
Violation.
they're in the little dresser next to my bed. Someone gets dressed next to your bed? Yeah, me. Oh. As he goes in and he walks out with these actual fucking rolling papers. And so he rolls them up, and in front of you guys is 4 blunts.
Tarmin will put the blunt in his mouth as he looks at Dragon. By chance, got a light?
Hey, Shaman, go right on ahead.
Shaman puts her finger to it and it bursts into flames as it starts to light up.
As Tarmin's gonna be smoking.
Can I try whatever that is?
There's one for all 4 of you.
Shaman's gonna light her own.
Peregrine, Nura.
This tastes weird.
Nura actually isn't going to do it. Nura's actually going to go over to Dragon. I can only remember you kind of backing away from us the first time we met. So what else happened? What else do you know about us?
Oh, well, let me explain. Quick, Peregrine, are you gonna take a puff, or are you, gonna...
I'm gonna listen to this.
Alright. Before he gets into it, he looks over at Sebastian. You want some of this, or... Nah, I'm good. I'll just drink my whiskey. Oh, fair enough. Alright, so what had happened was... And by the way, Shaman? Tarmin?
Yep.
Tarmin, you've had weed before.
Yes, I have.
Something starts to feel different.
Uh-oh. This ain't the normal
Do you
weed
wanna
that
ask-
Tarmin smokes.
Do you want to ask Selleck anything?
Hey, where did you get this? As he looks at him.
Oh, I grew up... hang on, sorry. Bunch of different voices here. I grew up myself, and I mixed it with my, other favorite, medicinal body. Mushrooms.
That's wait.
The room explodes into color. Shaman, everyone turns into dragons. They fly into the sky and explode into fireworks.
Wow.
And that is where we're gonna end the session.
You what?
No.
How dare you not tell Shaman what the fuck that was?
This Karma's like, oh yeah, I mixed this in with mushroom. You what?
You, the room explodes. You. I hope you guys had fun. I hope anyone out there listening had fun. And well, we hope that we will see you guys here again in 2 weeks for the next session. Stay adventurous.